Cleaning up the Chesapeake Bay was the subject of a recent House information meeting in Harrisburg. House Environmental Resources and Energy Majority Chairman Ron Miller led the meeting. He is also an interested party as chairman of the 7-member Pennsylvania delegation to the Chesapeake Bay Commission. Representative, anyone who's lived in the south central Pennsylvania area for a long period of time has heard a lot about cleaning up the bay. Are there goals, and can the bay actually be cleaned up?
Well, the goal is pretty simple. It's to assure that we have water quality in the Chesapeake Bay that is beneficial for all living organisms within the bay. You know, the fish, the oysters, the crabs. And we're basically looking at maybe a baseline in the 1950s when the bay was pretty thriving yet. So is it achievable? Yes, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
The subject of the meeting was nutrient credit trading, and this is it's easy to understand if you're in that business, probably hard to explain, but I'm going to ask you to try and explain it anyway.
You know, nutrient credit trading is basically a tool or a mechanism. It's a tool that can be used to assure that we meet these requirements that have been passed down by the EPA to the state and to the members of that contribute water to the Chesapeake Bay, that it's a tool that we might be able to use to achieve those reductions in nutrients, whether it's phosphorus, nitrogen, or dissolved solids or sediment going to the bay. It's a tool where we might be able to implement the reductions at a more cost-effective manner. So that's mainly what nutrient credit trading is all about.
And it's working with different groups, municipalities, correct?
It can be, yes.
Okay. It would be unfair to say that Pennsylvania is the only state, obviously, that cares about cleaning up the bay, but is it fair, I should say, to say that Pennsylvania is making the most concerted effort to clean up the bay?
Well, and maybe I should say, I believe ours is the most robust program. Virginia has a nutrient trading program, but I believe that in their program, it's structured a little bit differently so that only wastewater treatment plants can trade credits between themselves. And the only way that agriculture can participate in that program is if the wastewater treatment plants don't have enough credits to trade. So then agriculture could benefit and participate in that program. In Maryland, my understanding is that their credit trading program is mainly used for offsets for future development. So that it's not truly the market mechanism that we believe Pennsylvania's system is, where if it's more cost effective for agriculture to reduce nitrogen than it is for a wastewater treatment plant, because wastewater treatment plants have to do certain reductions, and it can be very costly to install that new technology or build new wastewater treatment plants. So if it's cost efficient, more cost efficient for agriculture to do things on their farms, for an example, biodigesters for manure, different types of manure application to the fields and things like that. If the farm community, the ag community can exceed what their requirements are, they can generate credits. And maybe they can exceed their reduction requirement cheaper than what a wastewater treatment plant can to meet theirs. So if we can foster this market and promote this market, it might allow everybody in Pennsylvania, especially, of course, we're talking about the Susquehanna River Basin and the Potomac River Basin as part that's in Pennsylvania. We can do this in a more cost-effective manner and save all the users some money.
If you have questions about this or any other legislative topic, we'll show you how to get in touch with Representative Miller in a few seconds. I'm Scott Little. Thanks for spending 5 minutes with State Representative Ron Miller.